Hi everyone, we are going to discuss or we're going to talk about the 5 steps in differentiation. So we have two solutions here on how to solve the or on how we differentiate a function. So number one step on how to differentiate a function, we have y is equal to f of x. So gagawin natin ang y, we're going to change it into f of x. Then step number 2, y plus change y is equal to f of x plus change x. So later on, malalaman nyo kung paano tayo mag-solve neto. Step 3, we have change y is equal to f of x plus change x. And then, ima-minus natin siya sa original na function. Then step number 4, we are going to have change y all over change x is equal to f of x plus change x minus the original of the function all over change x. And then for the final answer, what we're going to do is we have the first derivative is equal to dy over dx is equal to, in this step, i-evaluate na natin ang limit of change y over change x where change x approaches to 0. So, dyan tayo mag-evaluate sa last part. Okay, so we have two solutions on how to differentiate a function. So, let us have example number 1. So, what we are going to do is to use the first solutions on how to solve the function. So, first step. So, hindi muna natin gagamitin yung 5-step. Ang 5-step na yan, gagamitin natin sa solution number 2. In solution number 1, ito yung shortcut na gagamitin natin on how to differentiate the function. Okay. So, first step. So, what we're going to do is we have to write the given y is equal to x squared minus 3x plus 2. And then, we're going to write dy over dx is equal to, equivalent niyan kanina dun sa step number 5, wherein limit where change x approaches to 0, wherein the limit is f of x plus change x minus the original function all over change x. So, ito yung gagamitin nating formula on how to differentiate this function. I-differentiate natin yung x squared minus 3x plus 2. Okay, now. So, let us now use this limit of f of x plus change x minus the original function all over change x where change x approaches to 0. Okay, so we are going to substitute x plus change of x to the values of x in our function. Okay, so we have limit of change x approaches to 0, and then yung given natin na x squared minus 3x plus 2, yung x, papalitan lang natin ng x plus change x. So, we have, that is x squared. So, yung x squared natin, the value is x plus change x. So, we have x plus change x quantity squared. So, yan na yung ating x squared. Minus 3 quantity, yung value ng x natin, that is x plus change of x plus 2. And then, minus the original function niya na x squared minus 3x plus 2. Okay, so ganyan tayo mag-substitute ng ating function all over change x. Next, let us now simplify. Hindi muna natin siya i-evaluate yung change x hanggang hindi pa natin na simplify lahat tong expression. So let us simplify x plus change x quantity squared. So yan. So gagamit tayo ng shortcut method, or pwede rin natin gamitin yung FOIL method, which is x squared plus 2x change x plus change x quantity squared. So yan ay yung expanded form ng x plus change x quantity squared. Minus negative 3 times x, that is negative 3x. Then negative 3 times change x, that is negative 3 change x. Then plus 2. Then next, negative x squared. Negative times x squared, that is negative x squared. Negative times 3x, that is positive 3x. Negative times positive 2, that is negative 2. Next, all over change x. And then, combine the like terms. Yung susunod nating step, we have change x approaches to 0. So, hahanapin natin yan dyan yung mga parehas. So, we have x squared and negative x squared. Makakancel na natin yan. And then, we have negative 3x and then positive 3x. Makakancel na rin to. Then, positive 2 and negative 2, that is 0. Okay? So, yung natira na lang dyan, that is 2x change x plus change x quantity squared minus 3 change x all over change x. Okay. So, ngayon, ang gagawin natin, since they have, para makancel natin tong change x sa baba, since they have the same change x na nasa numerator natin, we're going to use factor out the change x. Okay, so ito yung gagawin natin. If factor out natin yung change x natin mamaya para ma-evaluate natin yung change x as 0. Okay, so change x, ilalabas lang natin yung isang change x, yung common factor niya. Common factor ng tatlong term na to is change x, which is nilabas natin yung change x. Natira na lang dito is 2x. And then dito natira is we have change x, kasi nilabas natin yung isang change x, minus nilabas natin yung change x, 3 na lang matitira. All over change x. Okay, now, so we can now cancel out yung change x na nasa taas at yung change x na nasa baba. So we have the remaining expression. We have change x approaches to 0. Yung natira na lang, that is 2x plus change x minus 3. Diyan na tayo mag-i-evaluate ng ating change x where change x approaches to 0. So yung change x na to, magiging 0 na lang. Magiging 0 na lang to is equal to 2x plus 0 minus 3. So therefore, our dy over dx is equal to 2x minus 3.